Commodore basketball is next.
Let's go!
Montez Davis up and over and lays it in. Juwan Jones from Meredith. Aranis with a block. How about that? Kelly got it.
The best part about my game is my athleticism.
Best part about my game is my athletic ability. It's overwhelming, and I love playing above the rim.
The best part about my game is my toughness. I get in you.
The best part about my game is how good I look when I score.
Jake Schultz with a beautiful baseline drive. Swain with a shot that could bring rain.
And hi, everyone. A good evening to you. A good Wednesday, January evening to you. Welcome inside the Ewing Activity Center. We're on the campus of Lorain County Community College, and we're ready to bring you Ohio Community College Athletic Conference men's basketball tonight. My name is Ron Yance. As always, next to me is my guy, Brandon Miller. And the Commodores welcome the Eagles of Clark State tonight. Lorain County Community College 16-2 on the season, ranked 11th in the country in Division III. The Eagles of Clark State, Brandon, come in 6-8. What do you know about the Eagles, tonight's opponent?
Well, I know about the Eagles of Clark State. The tallest player is 6'2". Now, when I say that, because of the lack of height, they like to run at their pace, and if they get a fast break, it could be dangerous.
They like to push the ball.
Yes.
So when you look at the Commodores and you look at this weekend, they had 2 wins this weekend, played great on Sunday, one on Saturday, but that's the game that you and I broadcast. When you look at Saturday's game, the last time you and I saw them, what do you think they need to improve on tonight based on how they played this weekend?
Based on the weekend, they need to play defense. They almost looked sluggish and played to the opponent. Whereas if they play their game where they shoot the ball well, they run the plays, they should be fine.
When you say their game, they dress 14 or 15 players every night, depending on who's available and ready to play. And what is that game, Brandon, of theirs?
The game is pretty much everybody scores. They share the basketball, they make good shots, and like I said, if they make the shots, if they run the plays, and if they share the ball,
good things will happen.
Exactly.
Good things will happen. We're just about 50 seconds away from the national anthem. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back with the national anthem and the starting lineups as the Commodores get ready to play the Eagles.
Lorain County Community College is committed to your success. LCCC's high-quality programs lead graduates to high-paying jobs.
Jobs in healthcare,
business,
advanced manufacturing,
information technology,
even industrial psychology. LCCC helped me realize my dreams. I earned my degrees, and now I'm pursuing my master's, and I couldn't have done it without LCCC and the University Partnership. Lorain County Community College. Get started today.
We are moments away from tip-off tonight. The Commodores of Lorain County Community College, 16-2 on the season. They are 6-1 in Ohio Community College Athletic Conference play. The Eagles of Clark State, 6-8 overall. They are 2-4 in OCCAC play. Starters tonight look like this. Number 5, Corey Joyner, 5'11" freshman guard from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Number 10, Dylan Lanier, the tallest player on the roster, 6'2" from Dayton. Number 11, Mario Garcia. Mario will walk over and shake Coach Eggleston's hand, a 5'10" freshman guard from Texas. Number 23, Elmer Rucker, a 6' freshman guard from Dayton. And then number 30, Isaiah Thomas, the 6' post player from Dayton Belmont High School. The Clark State Eagles coached by Anthony Clements. So look at the bench of the Commodores of Lorain County Community College. Their starters tonight will go like this. Number 2, Montez Day, the guard, freshman, 5'9" from John F. Kennedy High School in Cleveland. Joining him will be Jake Schultz, a guard, 6'1" sophomore from Heritage Christian High School in Parma. Daniel Lott, 6'3" sophomore forward from Brooklyn High School in Cleveland. Number 21, Mike Rell, 6'2" sophomore guard from Valley Forge High School in Parma. And rounding out the starting 5 tonight, Jovan Jones, 6'7" freshman from First Baptist Christian School in Cleveland. So it's Jones, it's Rell, it's Lott, Schultz, and Day starting for the Commodores. And for the Eagles, it's Corey Joyner, Dylan Lanier, Mario Garcia, Elmer Rucker, and Isaiah Williams. Standing next to each other to tip it off at half court tonight, number 10, Dylan Lanier, the 6'2" post player for the Eagles. He'll match up against Jovan Jones. Jovan will have a 5-inch height advantage. Jones at 6'7". He'll jump center. Commodores of Lorain County Community College in their home whites tonight. Clark State in their road navy blue. Quickness on display early.
Kind of looks like West Virginia.
Colors?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Schultz with patience. Didn't get the shot, and here comes Dylan Lanier. Good ball movement, spot up 3. And that's Schultz that goes up for the rebound. The scorer in that lineup right now for the Commodores is Mike Rell. Mike leads Lorain County Community College in scoring this year with a 15-point per game average. Joyner, number 5, with the basketball now, averages 20 points per game for Clark State. He gets that basket, and he'll look for the three-point play. Joyner with the opening 4. He'll look for his 5th point at the free throw line, where he is a 64% free throw shooter on the season. Corey Joyner leads this team in pretty much every category. That's Jones with the rebound.
Seems like they like to shoot the outside ball.
Well, when your tallest player is 6'2" and the bulk of your starting lineup's 5'11", that's probably, Brandon, realistically the only place that they can get opportunities or good looks. This is Day with a drive. Montez Day uses the glass, and he has his first basket of the night. Comes Joyner, again with speed. Got by Jake Schultz, and all Jake could do to stop him from an easy layup was foul him.
Foul on number 3, Jake Schultz. His second.
As the second foul on Jake Schultz. If Jake's going to guard Joyner tonight, or whomever is assigned to Corey Joyner, Joyner, as I said, averaging 20 points per contest after 14 games, probably going to have to rotate different defensive players at him.
Would you compare him with Mario Young?
Well, we'll see. It's early. And the beauty of that philosophy, if that's indeed what the Commodores end up doing, just running different defenders at, you know, the quick guard on the opposition, is Lorain County Community College has that kind of depth. They can do that. This is Jones, the big guy. He will clearly be the tallest player on the floor tonight. Lott inside, looking for help. Schultz Out to Daniel with a ball fake, steps up with a 13-footer just inside the foul line. Daniel Lott. 2 players scoring double figures this year for the Commodores, and Lott is one of them. The other is Rel. Everybody else right around 6, 8, 9 points. It truly is a balanced attack with the Commodores this season. This is Joyner with the basketball. Corey Joyner. Good ball movement. Tip inside goes, and that's Dylan Lanier. Schultz with a block shot by Lanier.
They might be small, but they're physical.
Jake Schultz splits the defense, takes the shot himself. Jovan Jones up high for the rebound, and he gets the follow. Clark State comes into this game tonight winners of 2 in a row. 2 impressive wins, too. They knocked off St. Clair Community College. They beat them by 3, 84-81. And then they were involved on the road east of here, Lakeland Community College. In another close game, 89-83 was the final there. So the Eagles come in, Brandon, playing good basketball. That foul's on Joyner. This is Rel. Hugs the ball, takes it in, lays it up with the reverse, Mike Rel.
That was a nice move.
Clark State will spread the floor. They're going to bring everybody back out. They want to create those seams where they can take advantage of their quickness. Lott to Rel. Lorain County Community College with a 1-point lead. Just about 4 minutes gone in this opening half. Rel with a long rebound, looking for Daniel Lott. Lott will shoot it, misses it left. And Joyner, along with Lanier, will bring it up. With the travel was Elmer Rucker. Turnover for the Eagles. Lorain County Community College comes into this game with 2 wins over the weekend, including that win over Hocking College that we broadcast on Saturday. The only losses this year for the 16-2 team came to 2 teams in Division II. Wayne County out of Michigan on a night where the Commodores had 9 players sick with that flu bug that has hit everybody, it seems. And then a week later to the #1 ranked team in the country in Division II, Cuyahoga Community College, 80-65, the final in that one. Other than that, 16 wins.
And they've all been good wins.
Impressive. Rel and Day out top with Lott. It's Jones and Schultz working inside. Jovan Jones with a big mismatch right now, and they ran out of time. Shot clock hit 0. There's some discussion, I believe. Coach Eggleston asked for a consultation on whether or not that shot clock was set correctly. That discussion continues. Marty has asked them to consider whether the clock was at the right spot. They have conferred and determined that it was. So the Eagles will bring the basketball up the floor. Lanier with it, with Lott on him. High screen from Robert Henley Green. Henley Green now in the game. Top of the key for a 3 is Williams. Isaiah missed it. Henley Green gets the rebound. Shot was blocked. And if it's on Jake Schultz, it's his 3rd. We'll wait and see. Fouls on Jake Schultz. Jake put his arms up in the air. He couldn't believe it.
His third, team third.
Jake is going to find a seat soon on the bench because he's got 3 fouls in the first 4 minutes and 56 seconds of this opening half. Robert Henley Green on the season almost shoots better from the field than he does from the foul line. He's a 47% shooter from the field, just 49% from the foul line, but you would not know it with those 2 free throws. Schultz stays in the game.
It's just like the past games. When we talk about him, he does good.
Rell throws it high where only Jones can get it, and then Jovan threw it away. Rucker with the basketball. A lot on him. Rucker, the left-handed 3, missed it short. Here comes Montez Day. He's got Daniel out front. 2-on-2 break. Montez keeps it himself. Missed it. Mike Rell's follow won't go. Schultz has it now. Schultz to Jovan Jones. Jovan draws the foul.
Foul on number 10.
Fouls on Dalen Rainier. It is Dalen's first. Just the 3rd team foul in this opening half, both teams with 3 fouls.
Jovan's second in rebounds on the team.
Averaging 6 per game.
Number 24.
He leads the team, Brandon, in block shots. He's got 14 block shots in 18 games.
I mean, when you're that tall, that's probably expected.
Well, in 14 and 16 maybe doesn't sound like a lot, but when you look at the amount of minutes that each player plays on this team, it's not like, you know, there's 40 minutes in a basketball game. They don't have anybody playing 38, 35, even 30 because they play so many. So when you can pile up the numbers, when you can have numbers that are fairly impressive in the limited time that each player will play, because it's a balanced team of 14 or 15 players, you've got to recognize that. Jones will set the high screen, roll out of that. Rell to Montez Day, good ball movement. This is Daniel Lott. Lott will lay it up softly, and Daniel Lott has 4 points. Timeout on the floor. Clark State wants one. Anthony Clements, their head coach, has called it. We'll take one too. Commodores are up 3, 6 minutes gone in the opening half.
Lorain County Community College is more than a great education. It's a college full of opportunities.
I'm taking classes around my schedule on campus and online.
I'm working on my bachelor's degree at LCCC's University Partnership.
I earned my associate's degree and my bachelor's in biology by age 20.
Lorain County Community College is a great place to start and finish your degree. I'm saving thousands on my education, close to home. Lorain County Community College. Get started today.
Commodores come out of that huddle. Kevin Kelly leads them out of the huddle. Kelly came into the game at just before that timeout. Kelly, the guard from Amherst, went to Elyria Catholic High School.
You know, back to the Lott situation, he was the highest scorer in team, or highest scorer of the season and the team high with a personal best 25 against Columbus State.
When he gets hot, you've seen it, Brandon. He can really score. That's Isaiah Williams with an uncontested layup. You know, the thing about this team scoring-wise is Montez Day splits the defense. He's got 6. The thing about this team scoring-wise is you'll remember, Brandon, they started the season 10-0 and had 10 different leading scorers in each one of those games. It wasn't like they had 3 different leading scorers that shared the load. They had 10 different in 10 games. This is Lott from Kelly. Missed it. It's a nice break. Daniel, in his frustration, has to be careful not to draw a foul in the backcourt. Good ball movement. Quickness sets up an open look. And draining it is Isaiah Williams. Williams is 5. 4 Eagles have scored, and this game's tied at 14. As I said, Clark State comes into this game off 2 wins. This is Jones inside. That's easy money, but he missed it. Rel's follow was blocked by the rim, but Mike was also fouled on it. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Foul on number 11.
Fouls on Marco Garcia. That's his first.
Number 12, Derek Nichols, in for the Commodores.
Derek Nichols is checked in off the bench for Lorain County Community College. Nichols wears number 12.
And number 3, Curtis Miller.
6'4" sophomore from Benedictine. So 6'4" comes in for 6'7". Nichols gets the rebound. This is Kelly and Day out top. Montez in trouble, getting tied up, trying to get it out. He does. Kelly with it. Back into Derek Nichols. He goes up strong. Ball was tied up. Foul on the play. Fouls on Miller.
Foul on number 3, Curtis Miller.
Curtis Miller with his first foul. Here's a look. This is Nichols at the free throw line on the night so far. With that miss, Lorain County Community College 3 of 5 from the foul line. In the first half in that Hocking College game, correct me if I'm wrong, Brandon, the Commodores didn't get to the foul line, did they, in the first half of that game?
No, they did not. That's exactly right.
Kelly with active hands. Almost creates a turnover. The jury's still out. He does. Nichols comes up with a loose ball to Lott. Daniel strong off the glass. Lott needed strength going up as he got hit as he went, but he has 8 points.
Kelly always has active hands.
There
like
you go.
That.
On cue. Kevin Kelly with a steal. He'll lead the break. This is Rell with it. Mike Rell, step back 3, missed it short. Henley Green will kick it off to his teammate, Corey Joyner. And here come the Eagles. Joyner with a give and go. Corey lays it up, and he lays it in. Corey Joyner has 7.
That was a nice play.
Clark State playing a man defense. This is a lob inside to Nichols. Commodores try to take advantage of that height disadvantage. Here comes Joyner quickly down the floor. Kelly shuts him down. Again, the give and go to Corey Joyner. Daniel Lott will come the other way. Lott to Nichols. Derek missed the shot, got his own rebound. Going to go back up with it if he can get the basketball. They tied him up. Possession arrow will stay with the Commodores. That was Elmer Rucker tying up Derek Nichols.
Here comes the toughness.
Miles Meredith will check in for Daniel Lott. Meredith wearing number 10. Meredith from Bedford High School, 6'4" sophomore, instant energy. Lost his shoe. Miles does not have a left shoe right now. Got it back on. Day gets a screen from Miles Meredith. Ball went off Miles's hand. Here comes Joyner the other way. Lanier, Henry Green, Garcia. Garcia with the basketball. He'll shoot it long range. Missed it. Joyner kicks it back out. Another 3. Nichols goes up, and Derek grabs the rebound. Derek Nichols off the bench, averaging 4 rebounds per contest. Commodores were up 12-9 with about 6 minutes gone. They increased that lead to 18-14, and then they've kind of grown stale here the last few minutes. But so has Clark State. This has been a game played in the mud so far. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take this opportunity to get to know one of the Commodores. And fittingly, it's the guy who has dominated the boards the last few minutes, Derek Nichols. Let's take a look and listen to Derek Nichols.
It just felt right. It was calling to me, so I took the opportunity and came here. My favorite part about basketball is going to war with your brothers. It means family, always stay together and never separate. Hoping to get into marketing and sales.
That's Derek right there during the timeout, listening to Coach Eggleston. Commodores trying to improve to 17-2 on the season.
His shoes are kind of cool, Derek.
The entire team has a wide variety of colors. You know, I think most people are used to, Brandon, watching Division I college basketball on national TV, and everybody's got a Nike contract or an Adidas contract or one shoe company, you know, locked in with a university. Our young men walk out and they've all got different looks. They buy their own shoes.
That's kind of the negative about
Kevin Kelly's, frankly, looked like he did gardening work in them this weekend. Fouls on Nichols on the baseline as Joyner tried to blow by him on his way to the basket. Fouls on the floor, not a shooting foul, so the Eagles will keep it. They'll have it out under their own basket. That's on Derek, his first.
I've noticed in the NBA that if there's like a foul call or something of that sort, the shot clock automatically goes to 14. Is there a rule here like that?
Well, if the ball is kicked, if you have a kicked ball, the shot clock will reset to a set number. Joyner quickly down the floor, missed his shot. This is Miles Meredith. Rell. Clark State is doing a great job of staying in the face of the Commodores defensively.
This is where it goes back to play their game.
They're not letting them breathe right now, Clark State. They're not letting the Commodores breathe. They contest every action on the floor right now.
Normally it's the other way around.
Yes. This is Garcia back to top of the key, Miller. Miller, Garcia, and Henley Green out top. This is Henley Green with it. He'll hand it off to Lanier. 14 seconds to shoot. Commodores up 4. Joyner, he's their offense, missed the shot, but that long rebound off the front of the rim comes out to the Eagles, and they're going to reset the shot clock. Shot clock did not reset. It needs to reset if the ball hits the rim. If that ball were shot, Brandon, and it didn't draw iron, the shot clock would not reset. And if the, say, Clark State got the rebound, they would have whatever's left on the shot clock to shoot it.
Yeah.
But since it hit rim and they did get the rebound, that shot clock goes back to 30 seconds.
Now, is that manually or is that automatic?
Well, I guess it depends on the fancy system that you have in place. Usually, it's the scorer that resets the shot clock. Miles Meredith getting down and on the hardwood to get that loose ball. Kelly trapped at half court. Ran into trouble, and that trouble turned into a turnover. One of the things you really try to stay away from if you're a ball handler, a guard bringing that ball up against a team that traps, is you really want to stay away from the sidelines, because that sideline acts as a third defender for the defense, and it really puts you offensively in a tough spot, and that's exactly what happened to Kevin on that possession. Again, perimeter game. Ball movement with space. Looking for the seams. There was no seam. There was just Kevin Kelly, and Curtis Miller ran him over. So Miller with his second foul. That's a charge. Thomas Haranis will check in. Kevin Kelly will take a seat. Haranis from North Ridgeville, a six foot freshman guard. He can shoot. As a matter of fact, he's done a great job shooting this year. He's second on the team with 23 threes. Shoots 45% from the field, 100% from the foul line. He is a very skilled player off the bench. Missed that one. It was short.
He had 12 points, 7 assists, 3 steals, and 2 rebounds against Lakeland in a win.
In a win at Lakeland, too, in a tough place to play. Haranis is going to come up, take it out. Also in the game is Justice Craig. Craig's got the basketball, wearing number 15. Craig from Bookdale High School in Akron. He's a 5'8" freshman guard. Justice ties it up in the backcourt, but not before Clark State called a timeout. So there's a timeout on the floor. We've got 7 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in this opening half. And the Commodores with a 4-point lead. We'll be back.
Lorain County Community College is committed to your success. LCCC's high-quality programs lead graduates to high-paying jobs.
Jobs in healthcare.
Business.
Advanced manufacturing.
Information technology.
Even industrial psychology. LCCC helped me realize my dreams. I earned my degrees, and now I'm pursuing my master's. And I couldn't have done it without LCCC and the University Partnership. Lorain County Community College. Get started today.
So look at Justice Craig as they come out of that huddled timeout. Justice, one of the top defenders on this basketball team. He leads the team in steals this year. He's got 30 steals. It's nearly 2 a game.
He's also hitting 81.8% from the line.
Like watching him play. And when they've got him and Day and Kelly all in there at the same time, those 3 guys on the perimeter, as Isaiah Williams scores his 7th point, those 3 are really a nightmare defensively for opponents. Quickly down the floor. Brandon told you these guys like to score in transition, and they have certainly pushed the basketball with every opportunity. Comes Kelly the other way. Kevin to Thomas Haranis, and ball goes the other way. Laying it up, laying it in, it's Corey Joyner. Joyner's got 9. Game's tied at 20. Commodores have opened a 4-point lead, a modest 4-point lead twice, but they just can't pull away from that. Justice Craig's having all sorts of trouble taking care of the basketball. And Clark State's going to bring it down the floor. That one, I think, went right off of the face of Joyner. They're going to say it went off a Commodore. Interesting to take a look at that. It happened right in front of us. JT Dudley and Oscar Dorsey check into the basketball game. So on the floor for Lorain County Community College, inside you've got Meredith, Dorsey, and Dudley. And then Justice Craig and Thomas Haranis on the perimeter.
This is kind of the small lineup.
Long 3. Elmer Rucker shoots it left-handed, and he shoots it well. This is Dorsey with a high screen. Drew the defense, kicked it to his teammate. Justice Craig shot is short. And it's been a while since the Commodores have scored. Haranis to Justice Craig. Craig missed the shot. Joyner the other way. Out to Rucker. Oscar Dorsey in the backcourt in trouble. Got double teamed, lost the ball, but Eagles knocked it out of bounds.
Number 4, Robert Henry.
I don't think Joyner agrees.
For the Eagles.
Commodores just looking for points. Looking for a possession where they can score. Justice Craig, ball gets tipped to Oscar Dorsey, and Oscar's in the right spot at the right time. That's his first two. Oscar out of Chicago. Elmer Rucker down the floor to Williams.
Is there a school in Chicago in downtown?
I've never been there. We'll have to ask Oscar next time we see him. I'm guessing it's, in the Chicago proper area, just like John F. Kennedy or, John Marshall, John Hay, any of those schools in Cleveland would be. Benedictine.
Foul on number 5, Corey Joyner. His second, team 7.
Fouls on Corey Joyner. That's his second. And we are now on the 1-and-1 bonus.
This is where he is 81.8%. 27 of 33.
And in my book, that gets rounded up to 82%. I don't have enough space in my scorebook to put the .8s and the .2s, so I either round up or I round down. Craig makes them both. Henley George with the basketball, back to Lanier. Good ball movement. Miles Meredith with strength goes up for that rebound. JT Dudley with the basketball is going to hand it off to Justice Craig. Justice dribbled into that trap. You have Joyner floating in the middle at half court. They've got guards on both sides, and Joyner flies to wherever the ball is. And his quickness is effective enough that he gets there and sets that trap before the Commodores know that it's coming. Craig missed the shot. Tip wouldn't go from Dudley. Here comes Clark State the other way. Joyner draws the defense, kicks it out. This is Rucker going to settle it. Rucker, another three. Missed it short. Dudley looking for a teammate. Here comes JT Dudley the other way. 3:20 left, opening half. Haranis at midcourt. Oscar Dorsey, he'll shoot the three. JT Dudley pushed right in front of one of the officials, and JT will get called for the foul. That's his first.
Foul on 0, JT Dudley, his first, team 5th.
I wonder if JT has a brother, because somebody from, I think it's Lorraine, looks like him.
Well, JT is from Garfield Heights High School, but he certainly could have relatives in Lorraine.
Or Berea, I forgot what school, but he looks familiar, but it's not.
A high school player that you've seen play?
Yeah.
Brandon Miller, our student announcer this year, big fan of high school basketball. Goes to as many high school games as his sister or his friend or his mother or somebody will take you to, huh, Brandon?
Yep.
Number 10, David Lanier, his second, team 8.
Fouls on Lanier. Dalen Lanier's second. Shooting free throws. Back at the line is Justice Craig. Lorraine County Community College has a team this season shooting 68% from the foul line. Williams with a crossover. And avoided the lengthy arms of Miles Meredith to get his 9th point. Justice Craig. Craig has 4. Commodores down 1. 2:20 left to play, opening half. Lanier breaks down the defense, lays it up and lays it in. The speed that this Clark State team has, Brandon, is really impressive. Good draw, good drive, and a nice dish to Miles Meredith. Miles will shoot 2. That's Thomas Haranis breaking down the defense on the dribble.
Foul on number 4, Robert Henley Green, his first, team 9.
You know, so you got to make sure you go in.
Miles against Tri-C had 8 points, 8 boards, and assist.
Miles Meredith, very talented young man on this basketball team, capable of really exploding at any minute offensively, and defensively capable of dominating the boards.
He also had a double-double of 10 points, 12 boards, 3 steals in 15 minutes off the bench against Southern State.
So he makes one and he misses one. Lead is at 2 for the Eagles of Clark State. Inside 2 minutes left in this opening half. Commodores averaging 94 points per game this season. They've got 27 just before halftime. Soft little floater by Marco Garcia. Justice Craig. Haranis will spot and shoot the 3, and it goes up over the backboard. Brandon, I'll be interested to see the shooting percentage for the Commodores at halftime, what they're shooting from the field, because it hasn't been good. Is it a question of great defense by Clark State? As the Eagles drop another 3, that's Elmer Rucker with his second. Clark State's hit 3 threes in this opening half, and they have opened up the largest lead for either team. It's 7 points. Meredith and Haranis with defense in the backcourt. 58 seconds left to play in this half.
Number 3, Curtis Miller.
Curtis Miller off the bench, back in for Clark State. Miller scoreless with 2 fouls. Haranis with a steal. Thomas to the basket, put up the shot. It was short, got his own rebound, missed that. Meredith's tip won't go. Dorsey fought for it. Clark State comes out of it with the basketball. Down the floor, reverse layup, and it's good.
It's a nice move.
Commodores looking for a basket. This is Justice Craig with a 3. That will help. Need a stop now, Brandon. Down 6. Clark State playing really well, both ends of the floor. Taking advantage of their quickness, offensively and defensively. This is Dorsey with a rebound. 2 seconds, got to fire it. Oscar does, on its way, and it does not go. So both teams head to the locker room at halftime. It is a 36-30.
Fans, please remember to pick up your
Clark State win, or lead, over the Commodores of Lorain County Community College. Brandon, you and I'll stand up. We'll hand the headset off to Coach Eggleston as he walks over. Marty, thanks for joining us.
Sure.
I pointed out near the end of the half, when you guys were at 27 points with about 2 minutes left in the half, that you averaged 94 on the season.
Mm-hmm.
And so is it something they're doing defensively, Coach Eggleston, that's really locked down?
I mean, quite honestly, it's us. We have to be more aggressive with the ball. It's just that simple. And so this is something we do every day. These guys have to realize, I mean, they've held us to 30 points on our own court. You know, we're just taking kind of wild shots. We got to get to the rim. They're a small team. We should be able to get past them and get to the rim, but we're relying a little bit too much on our perimeter shooting, and some nights it fails you.
Has their quickness affected you?
I don't think so. I mean, I think I think it's the aggressiveness overall. I mean, of course, they're a quick team, and so are we. But however, I mean, they're being aggressive as a unit, and I mean that helps.
So your message to the guys when you walk in there now will be?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll hold that on until I tell them. Let me tell them first, and then
okay.
I'll tell you.
All right, Marty. All right. Good luck in the second half. His Commodores down 6 at halftime, 36-30. We've got lots of stuff going on campus, just our second week into our spring semester, and we want to tell you about those things, those wonderful things. And so we're going to take this time during halftime to do that.
I actually just came from Puerto Rico from the hurricane, and I happen to have a sister who lives here in Lorain, and she actually came here. She just brought me here and filled out all the papers, and she's like, you start on January 16th.
I'm actually in the early college program, so when I graduate, I'll have my associate's degree and my high school diploma.
My mom was having issues with her work. She got laid off, so I started working and going to school at the same time to help with the bills. I hope to partner with CSU to get a bachelor in organizational leadership.
Really like the criminal justice program. I got with somebody, a counselor, and they showed me all the assets that LCC offered. I was like, wow, this is a great fit.
I'm a mom of 3, and I decided to go back to school. I'm going to graduate in May with my bachelor's in psychology because I did the partnership program with Cleveland State.
I came here for academics as well as basketball to pursue my sports and fitness management degree as well as win a national championship.
Today, the goal is to celebrate and honor the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Our message is empowering the African American male to succeed in higher ed.
Dreams do matter. Every student's dream matters. Dreams matter.
The message that I heard today was basically that nothing in your path can truly hold you down. The one thing that you can do to really better yourself is to simply go out there, be voracious, go out there and just seek the knowledge that you feel needs to improve yourself.
Meaning just focusing on developing yourself in order to get to the end result where you like. Your final destination basically is affected by what you do today.
Succeed at a higher level. You got to get higher education.
Every time a student was near graduation or registered for that last year or that last term or completed a grad audit, wouldn't it be great if we all rang a bell to celebrate student success and their completion?
Having to ring these bells, knowing that just kind of shows like all the hard work. Honestly, it was pretty exciting.
It's creating that culture where we're celebrating student success and student completion, and we want to get everybody involved so students get excited when we ring the bell for them and holler out,
"Hey everybody, Phil graduated. He completed all his classes and he's going to NASA to get a job. Yay, Phil!"
I ended up here because I was laid off at the steel mill in 2015. It feels good to ring the bell just because what it symbolizes as far as getting through with all those tough classes.
I'm Philip Mitchell. I'm from Lorain, and I'm graduating with a degree in industrial mechanical technician. And I did.
Hey everybody, Phil graduated. He completed all his classes and he's going to NASA to get a job. Yay!
Every time a student was near graduation or registered for that last year or that last term or completed a grad audit, wouldn't it be great if we all rang a bell to celebrate student success and their completion?
I ended up here because I was laid off at the steel mill. It was difficult at first because just going back to school from just working for so long.
We created the relationship with the student with their advisor all the way from connection to completion.
If I had like a heavy semester load, like 15 or 16 credits, she kind of guided me what classes to take that would kind of take that burden off so I can get through that heavy semester. It feels good to ring the bell just because what it symbolizes as far as getting through with all those tough classes.
I'm Philip Mitchell. I'm from Lorain, and I'm graduating with a degree in industrial mechanical technician. And I did.
We're having a second of 2 orientation sessions for student veterans in order to make veterans aware of the support that we have for them as student veterans. And we're here to answer any questions that any veteran has about their educational benefits.
So I recently just separated in October and I'm coming back to school. The VA office has been so helpful for me. They've helped me sign up for all my classes. get everything done that I need to use my GI Bill and to get school paid for, my books paid for.
When I came to Lorain County Community College in 2013, I was really just hoping to get the maximum out of my GI Bill, and I feel that I am absolutely better equipped to join the working force from my experience at Lorain County Community College.
If you are a veteran and you need any assistance, go see them because they will help you out 100%.
We're here today for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and the AmeriCorps College completion coaches that serve on our campus are hoping to package meals that will then go out into the community and be donated to food pantries.
I'm here because I'm a LCC student. I'm in the nursing program, and I heard about this program going on here today, and I thought there'd be no better way than to help our community than helping this food drive.
We know that there is a food insecurity in Lorain County, and we figured what better way to help the whole county out than to get the community college together and people around the community to come in, box some meals so we can deliver them to the Oberlin Community Services Food Bank, the Elyria YWCA, and then we also donate some meals to our on-campus Commodore Food Cupboard. We're also going across the street to Veteran Services to see who they think we should donate some meals to. Last year we did over 5,000 meals packaged with 125 volunteers, and we hope to have something similar happen this year, so we're really excited.
Defense on three. Come on, fellas. We good. We good. At this point, we're going to score. We score the ball. But, you know, in this conference, this is not one of those positions where you can just outscore other teams. You got to do the extra things. So we play defense, we rebounded, and that's the key. Bring it on over. Bring it on over.
I think it's just mostly our energy and, you know, playing together, trying to play together. If you play hard every game, you play together, you can have a chance against anybody.
We're trying to play as a team. We play together. We work hard. We try not to take plays off. But our defense, like Coach says, when we play defense as a team, we're unstoppable.
This year, we begin the season of thanks with gifts of food and time, with the simple goal of removing the barriers of hunger in the lives of our students and their families. We kicked off our Commodore's Care Day with more than 250 students, faculty, and staff participating in this unique food and volunteer drive. We gathered more than 3,000 pounds of food in just over an hour for the Commodore Cupboard. We're committed to this cause now and throughout the year. We do it with smiles on our faces because we know we're making a difference. Our mission is this. We know that 1 in every 10 of us in Lorain County are in some way missing a basic necessity of life, food. And some are forced to go hungry. Our friends, neighbors, people we see every day. So we gather here at Lorain County Community College to take on hunger. It's our goal to make LCCC hunger-free. Our professors, staff, and students care. In the time of year where we reflect on our blessings and are thankful for them, we think of others too and how we can help. We hope you'll join us as we work to end hunger. We know this is just the start as we take on hunger, but we also know, together, we have a much greater impact in our community. From our LCCC family to yours, we wish you a wonderful Thanksgiving and invite you to give to a local food bank in our community this holiday season.
Lorain County Community College is more than a two-year college. LCCC and the University Partnership connect you to excellent job opportunities.
I'm learning what it takes to be successful in the real world.
I got the training I needed, an internship, and a great job.
Professors are passionate, experienced, and committed to our success.
I graduated from LCCC and quickly got a job in my field.
That's why we turned to LCCC. Graduates have the skills and training for today's jobs.
Lorain County Community College. Get started today.
Lorain County Community College is more than a great education. It's a college full of opportunities.
I'm taking classes around my schedule on campus and online.
I'm working on my bachelor's degree at LCCC's University Partnership.
I earned my associate's degree and my bachelor's in biology by age 20.
Lorain County Community College is a great place to start and finish your degree. I'm saving thousands on my education, close to home. Lorain County Community College. Get started today.
Both teams out of the locker room here at halftime. We are live on the YouTube channel of Lorain County Community College from the Ewing Activities Center on the campus of LCCC. Ron Johnson, Brandon Miller, along with you pretty much every home game we've done this year, and it's our first year of doing basketball broadcasts from the Ewing Center of the Commodores, and we're pretty excited about the opportunities that we've had to do games on what Brandon is turning into a historical season for the Commodores. 16-2, ranked 11th in the country in Division II in junior college. And every now and then when you're having a successful season, you need a little wake-up call. And tonight might be one of those, or at least it is set to be after one half of basketball. After the first 20 minutes, Brandon, the Commodores are down by 6 to a team that's sub 500, not only in conference but overall. And you're holding the stat sheet of the first 20 minutes. What stands out to you?
Well, as far as Clark State, field goal percentage, 44%. From 3 is 20%. And then at the line, it's 60%. And then the same stats for Lorain County Community College. Field goal is 28.9. 3 is 9.1.
They are 1 of 11 from outside the arc, and they are a team that has made 168 threes in 18 games coming into today, shooting 36% from outside that three-point arc. So they're 1 of 11 in that opening half. And then 11 of 38, Brandon, as you said, shooting 28% from the field. Actually, I think you could make the argument that they're lucky they're only down 6 points at halftime.
And then what else stood out was the highest scorer is 7. Seven points for the highest scorer.
And that was? Go ahead and go over the scoring, Brandon. Why don't you go over the scoring for both teams?
Miller with 0, Henley Green 2, Joyner 9, Lehner 4, Garcia 2, Rucker 6, and Williams 13. Dudley 0, Dave 4, Schultz 0, Meredith 3, Lott 6, Nichols 1, Craig 7, Rel 3, Dorsey 2, Haranis 0, Kelly 0, and Jones 4.
So there's your scoring in that opening half. Low scoring half. As we pointed out, the Commodores averaging 94 points per game this season, scored 30 in this opening half. If you look at what Clark State has done, they are averaging only 55 per game in conference season. As right to the basket right away is Lanier. But they have been giving up an average of 92 points per game in their 7 conference games. Their defense has allowed an average of 92 per game, and the Commodores are not even close to that. Jones misses inside. Coach Eggleston said they need to get the ball inside, take advantage of their height advantage, and they did that on that opening possession. They just need to finish. If you missed the opening storyline, the tallest player on the roster for Clark State is 6'2". That's Lanier with a jumper. He's got 8. Or actually, that wasn't Lanier. That was Garcia. Garcia with 4. So the storyline was this. Tallest player, 6'2", for Clark State. Lorain County Community College with guys at 6'7", 6'4", two of their main players inside, Jones and Nichols, and looking to take advantage of that. That was Jones with his third basket. Down 8, though. Everything starts with stops, and that is not a stop. It's Elmer Rucker with a 3. He has 3 threes for 9 points. Lead is at 11. Largest lead of the night for anybody. Santiago with a ball fake. Thought he was going to shoot it. Gave it to Jones. Not sure Jovan was ready for it. Joyner steps up in front of Rell. Lott kept it alive, tipping it out of bounds. Eagles will keep it. They'll have a fresh 30 to shoot it. Dalen Lanier with the basketball. Going to dribble it back out near half court. Foul line shot. Lott with the rebound. Montez Day lost the ball, went out of bounds, went off of Montez Day. Guys on the floor to start this second half for the Commodores are Montez Day, along with Luis Santiago, Mike Rell, Daniel Lott, and Jovan Jones. This is Isaiah Williams with the basketball looking for a teammate. Back cut by Lanier. Dalen Lanier has 8. Lead is at 13. Santiago for 3. Lanier with a rebound. Commodores shot 28% from the field in the opening half. They shot 9% from three-point range. That coldness continues here in the second half. Clark State came to play. Isaiah Williams leads the team with 23 pointers this season. He's got 2 tonight and 16 points total. Rell, they need him to light it up. Mike missed the shot. Clark State grabbed the rebound. Here comes Joyner down the floor to Lanier. Back to Joyner to Lanier. Laid it up, missed it. Sandwich between Jones and Rell. Somehow got it to drop. Montez Day, 2 of what will be a long road back. Lott stepping up, thinking he created a turnover. They're going to call Daniel for the foul. It's Daniel's first. Clark State, a Division II school. They play in Region 12. But even as a Division II school, they play in the Ohio Community College Athletic Conference, along with Lorain County Community College, a Division III. Santiago with the miss. Here comes Santiago. And Daniel Lott playing out top. Montez Day with a soft fadeaway 1-foot floater. Day's got 8. Henley Green backing it up, surveying the offense. Splitting the defense at the foul line and missing the shot was Curtis Miller. That's Jones with the rebound off to Rell. Rell to Montez Day. Day with Lanier on him. Draws the defense, forces the shot, and he got it to drop.
That was lucky.
Montez Day's got 10. He's got 6 in the second half. A lot on Lanier. Crowd starting to get into it a little bit. They have started to wake up. Going to call the foul on Daniel Lott. That is his second. Team second in the second half. 5 minutes, 6 seconds gone. Clark State in the Ohio Community College Athletic Conference as the threes in the air, missed, and Lott with the rebound. Has lost to Columbus State, Edison, Tri-C, and Edison again. Those are their 4 losses. Mike Rell with a circus shot, and he got fouled. Boy, Brandon, I really believe if they can get Mike on track, they need him. I mean, he's their leading scorer, averages 15 points per game. If you look at what Mike was able to do in that first half, he only took 2 shots. Played 15 minutes.
He took 3 shots. He was one of 2.
No, 1 of 2 from the field. All of 1 from 3-point. That's included in the 1 of 2 from the field. Santiago controls the steal. Lewis high off the glass, in and out, tipped by Day goes. Montez Day with 12. The lead has been cut to 7. 14-19 left. The lead was at 50-32. It's now 50-43. Going to take a look at Montez Day, who has scored 8 points in the second half. We're going to be introduced to Montez right now.
The word teammate means to me brother, somebody I can count on the court. I hope to be helping out the FBI, criminal law. I hope to be in the NBA in the next 2 years. The competitiveness, I love it all. I like the crowd.
They needed somebody to supercharge the second half, especially Brandon, when they went down 16:35 on the clock. They went down 50-32. They were down 18, and they were in danger of being blown out of their own gym. But in the last 2 minutes and 16 seconds, they have gone on an 11-0 run.
It all comes down to playing their game. They play their game, they could beat anybody.
Clark State will have the basketball out of that timeout. Let's look as Montez runs back out onto the floor. It was nice being introduced to, we like to take, the opportunity if we can to give you a little light side look at some of these players. Day, Rell, Santiago, and Lott coming out of that timeout, along with Jovan Jones. He'll anchor the middle. Henley Green with the basketball, and he traveled with it. That's Day and Santiago on defense. Luis Santiago getting an advantage, or getting an opportunity to play tonight, and taking advantage of that.
Well, on my way back out from halftime, Coach was giving him an earful about don't screw this up.
The opportunity?
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't. He's played well, specifically defensively. This is Day spotting up a 3. It's a high arcer, missed it. Henley Green shot one, or the rebound went off his shoulder, but he was able to control it. Here he comes up the floor. Jovan Jones will try to block that shot, and Henley Green drew the foul. Jovan maybe a little anxious on that. I think if he waited just a little bit longer before he jumped, he could have swatted that one out of the air clean. So for Jovan, that is his first foul, team 3rd in the second half. And at the free throw line shooting 2 is Robert Henley Green. Henley Green, statistic-wise, at least the stat sheet from Clark State says he's a 49% free throw shooter. He is 3 of 3 with 3 perfectly placed soft free throws tonight. So either the stat sheet's wrong, or this kid's having the night of his life, his life at the foul line.
Might be that.
Rell from long distance. Henley Green chases it down.
That's the shooter. That is the shooter. That's the shooter.
Crowd calling for this Commodore team to tighten it up on defense. Henley Green draws the defense, kicked it off to Lanier, and Dalen traveled with the basketball.
He's trying to get an explanation.
Here's Mike Rell. Luis Santiago, Mike Rell out top. Montez Day looking for it. Santiago will shoot it. Missed it short. Jones with the rebound, and Jovan Jones.
Looked like some contact there, but no call.
Boy, they really need Jovan to just dominate inside. They need him to dominate scoring, rebounding, defensively. Lanier's got it out top. Playing catch with Marco Garcia. Santiago reaches in. Garcia will keep it. Henley Green with a ball fake. 4 seconds to shoot. Commodores with a basketball. Rell in trouble. Jovan Jones saves him. This is Mike Rell into a double team looking for a cutter. Had Day for a moment. Santiago now with the ball back to Rell. Inside to Jones. Jovan with a great drop step, and he scores.
He is a mismatch for anyone.
Certainly in this game he is. Jones has 10. He's got 6 in the second half. Henley Green with the basketball. Commodores down 5. Lott with a steal. Try to get it ahead to Santiago as he was falling, as he was fouled. But it's a heads-up play by Daniel Lott because he knew that Corey Joyner had tripped him up, and he wanted to get that pass off before the whistle blew because it was a layup for Santiago. Joyner's third foul. He had 9 first-half points, has been scoreless in the second half. Montez Day will bring it up. Zach Swain has checked into the basketball game for the Commodores. Swain's wearing number 1. Jones with a high screen for Day. Another screen. Montez comes off of it, shoots it, missed it. Ball's loose. Here comes Joyner. He'll stop at the foul line and drop that 15-footer. Corey Joyner with 11. This is Daniel Lott off a screen.
If he can get hot, this could be a game.
Well, they've inserted Zach Swain, they meaning the Commodores, and Swain's a shooter too. 6'3" sophomore guard from Fairview Park. He can light it up from outside. But really, as Jovan Jones almost blocked the shot of Corey Joyner, but Joyner got it to drop. If the Commodores can just pound it inside as much as possible to Jovan Jones, they can take advantage of that just massive mismatch that they have inside. That's Rell with a nice drive. Rell has 8.
If there's one difference between this half so far and last half, they are making layups. They weren't making layups last.
Joyner bumped at the baseline. Fouls on Jones. That's his second. Henley Green will control it. Clark State working on a 4-point lead. They were up 18 with 16:35 left in the game. Over the last 6 minutes, the Commodores have cut into that lead. Rell gets the miss. Marco Garcia on Mike Rell. He'll hand it off to Daniel Lott, and the Commodores will try to cut into the 4-point Eagle lead. Lott gets it stolen.
Uh-oh.
On the break, Jovan Jones with his second foul, knew he was facing his third and wasn't able to avoid it.
Number 35, Jovan Jones. His third, team fifth.
Henley Green's going to shoot 2 free throws. He's 4 of 4 from the foul line tonight. Jake Schultz first action maybe, Brandon, since he opened the game with 3 early fouls. Jake, who does a little bit of everything for this team, averages 9 points, averages 4 rebounds, averages a couple assists, did not play hardly at all in that opening half because of those 3 fouls. Jones remains in the game. Lott with a turnaround shot. Swain with a rebound. Zach Swain with a very big bucket.
Deficit is now 3. The key stop.
Joyner on the drive. Missed it. Jones with a rebound. Here comes Lorain County Community College quickly. It's Day. 1-on-2 break. Montez took it himself and drew the foul.
Isaiah Williams is first.
There's a look at it. Montez decided to take that, Brandon, all the way to the hoop himself, drew the foul. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Foul was on Isaiah Williams. That's Isaiah's first. Montez Day with 13 points. That is the first point from the foul line tonight, though. He has done a nice job, mostly in the second half, with 9 points.
He had 13 against Lehigh Carbon at the Westmoreland tournament.
Well, he's got 14 tonight, and he'll need a few more. The lead has been cut to 1. 57-56, 9:16 left. To remind you, it was 50-32 with 16.5 minutes left. So over the last 7 minutes, as Daniel Lott chased down the loose ball, over the last 7 minutes, Lorain County Community College has outscored Clark State 24-7. Cut an 18-point lead to a 1-point lead. They'll need to keep it up, though. Clark State has proven tonight that 1, they shoot the ball very well. 2, defensively, they have really gotten into the head of the Commodores. Held them to 30 points in the opening half, a team that scores 94 per game.
I actually don't think we were ever down when we broadcast. I might be wrong, but
they certainly have had good luck. We're undefeated, Brandon.
Yes, we are.
Trying to keep that streak alive. Miles Meredith drew the foul, almost made a circus shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his physicality.
Well, body-wise, he was able to keep his body about him as he was fouled by Joyner. Almost knocked off his feet, but he was able to stay balanced enough that he got a legitimate shot off. Almost made it.
He's the #1 rebounder on the team.
Averages 6 rebounds per game, nearly 10 points. Miles Meredith with the soft touch. 43% shooter from the field, 58 from the foul line. Miles on the night, 2 of 3 from that foul line. He's got 1 more. Swain with a big rebound. Missed, but Zach's going to shoot 2 free throws. How about that? You know, in the possession maybe 1 or 2 ago, Zach had a huge rebound and a putback, and that's another big one. Game's tied at 57. Zach can put the Commodores on top.
How big is Clark State?
Clark State, as Zach Swain makes the free throw. Their campus, they've got 3 locations. The main campus is in Springfield, which is down near Dayton. 6,400 students. Swain makes them both. Timeout, Clark State. We'll take 1 too. The Commodores have come all the way back. Question is, can they hold it for the final 8:36? We'll be back.
I think they can.
Lorain County Community College is more than a 2-year college. LCCC and the University Partnership connect you to excellent job opportunities.
I'm learning what it takes to be successful in the real world.
I got the training I needed, an internship, and a great job.
Professors are passionate, experienced, and committed.
Look at some of the folks in attendance tonight. That one's up probably past your bedtime, I'm guessing. But there's nothing that a pink elephant can't cure. A pink stuffed animal elephant. If we could all have one, the world would be a better place. It was 50-32 at the 16:35 mark. It's now 59-57 at the 8:36 mark. So in 8 minutes, they went from down 18 to up 2. They being the Commodores of Lorain County Community College. That is good work. Henley Green off to Lanier. Rucker put up a shot. Schultz with a rebound. Jake will bring it up the floor. Right side, lost it. Zach Swain got it back, and Zach dribbled it out of bounds. Out of that timeout, Commodores on the floor. You've got Meredith, Swain, Schultz, Watt, and Montez Day. This is Henley Green bringing it up for Clark State. He'll be joined by Lanier in the backcourt. Lanier controls, try to get it to Rucker. Ball was kicked by Meredith. Kevin Kelly checks in. Montez Day will take a seat. Day has been red hot in the second half. He's got 14 points, 10 in the second half. Kelly comes in scoreless, but he can score. He can shoot. Schultz with a steal, working against Lanier. Went around the world with it and scored. Up, over, back down, and up again. That's what I call around the world, and that was what Jake Schultz did for his first basket of the game. Meredith with defense inside. Henley Green has it outside. Goes by Miles Meredith. They kick it out. Long three in the air. Another miss. Zach Swain with yet another rebound. Zach Swain has played a couple of pretty impressive minutes. This is a lot with it. Daniel lost it out of bounds. They'll say it went off Henley Green. Brandon, everything about this gymnasium has changed. The intensity level has increased defensively for the Commodores. They've made some shots. The crowd is now back in the game. I would venture to say that our energy has even increased.
Yeah.
Something about, you know, the team definitely dictates the mood of the gym. This is Lott with the basketball, looking for a screen, finds Swain. Zach can shoot it. He does and makes it. He's got 7. Lanier dribbled. Ball was lost. He gets it back against Kelly. Lanier to the basket again. Swain tried to block him. They're going to call a foul on Kevin, I think. I was going to go against Kevin Kelly. That will be his first.
Kelly, his first, team 6.
What is the point of huddles in college basketball? I've noticed it throughout my watching.
It's called teammate support.
Teammate support, okay.
They get together saying, hey, let's make these. Let's play some defense. We'll be all right. So that's Lanier. He's made the first. Lanier with 11. Corey Joner leads Clark State with, actually Isaiah Williams leads Clark State with 16. So 3 players in double figures right now for the Eagles. You've got Joyner with 13, Williams with 16, and as Lanier makes that, he has 12. So those are the first 2 points that Clark State has scored in the last 3 minutes. Schultz will shoot 2 free throws. Nope, they're going to say Jake traveled with the basketball. Traveling violation on Jake Schultz. Here comes Lanier with the basketball. Clark State still in this basketball game. Plenty of time left, 6:30. Defense will be key. Kevin Kelly with a steal. Kelly lays it up, missed the shot. Lanier went for the rebound, and he knocked it out of bounds himself. Boy, Kevin would love to have that one back. This is Lott on the drive. Soft shot. Didn't get the soft bounce. Swain ties him up. Possession arrow goes Commodore's way.
The defense intensity has picked up since they've gotten the lead.
Meredith to Swain. Zach with muscle. Missed the shot. Going to go back up. Was blocked. Ball's loose. Miles Meredith up. Almost got it. I thought that was going to drop. Miles going to shoot 2 free throws, though.
Number 4, Henley Green is second.
There is a question about who the foul was on. Scoreboard put it on Joyner, which would give him 5 fouls, which would take him out of the basketball game. I believe the officials said it was on Robert Henley Green. He's number 4, and that's only his second. So it's on Henley Green, just his second foul. But Joyner is playing in this game. I believe, if my scorebook is correct, Joyner's playing with 4 fouls. This is Miles Meredith shooting 2 free throws. Miles on the night, 3 of 5 from the foul line. Meredith with 6 points. Probably nearly matched that with rebounds. Henley Green to Lanier. It's 5-on-4 right now because Clark State has an injured player down. We've got a whistle before the shot. Fouls on the Commodores, but writhing in pain in the backcourt is Isaiah Williams.
Foul on number 3, Jake Schultz, his 4th, team 7.
Williams is up, which is a good thing, because when he went down, he did not look like he was going to be standing up anytime soon. He's up with 16 points, so the Eagles are excited to see that. Foul was on Jake Schultz in the meantime. That was Jake's 4th. Dalen Lanier with 13 points. Perfect 3 of 3 from the foul line. He's got 9 of the 13 in the second half.
Again, every time we make a comment about them, it goes the opposite way.
Well, you'd think that every time I say something, you should make a bet in Vegas, Brandon.
I'm not good at bets.
Santiago.
My betting record is not great.
It's good. Stay out of the casinos.
I think the Browns have a better record.
That's impossible. They didn't win any games. Lanier's got 15. It's a 7-point game. Commodore lead. Kelly will shoot the 3. Kevin Kelly will make the 3. Boy, what a confounding night if you're the coach of this basketball team. The team meaning Lorain County Community College. They shoot 28% in the first half from the field. They shoot 9% from three-point range, which they're usually a high 30s team. Score just 30 points in a season where they're averaging 94 per game. And then they come out here in the second half. They've already scored 42, and they've got 5 minutes left to play. They could get to 94, Brandon. They could score over 60 points in the second half. Schultz to Swain for 3. Zach Swain. Swain's got 2 threes, 10 points, all in the second half. Gets a chest bump from Montez Day as he heads to the bench. Commodores up 13. They were down 18 about 12 minutes ago. We'll be back after this timeout.
Lorain County Community College is committed to your success. LCCC's high-quality programs lead graduates to high-paying jobs.
Jobs in healthcare.
Business.
Advanced manufacturing.
Information technology.
Even industrial psychology. LCCC helped me realize my dreams. I earned my degrees, and now I'm pursuing my master's, and I couldn't have done it without LCCC and the university partnership. Lorain County Community College. Get started today.
Brandon and I are being entertained right now about some of the hometown faithful trying to convince the officials on the job that they're doing tonight. And a credit to the officials. They are doing a great job with the crowd tonight and making sure that everybody's laughing, even when they're upset. Boy, if you haven't been inside the Ewing Activity Center this year for a home basketball game, you should really check the schedule, go online, www.loraincccc.edu/athletics. Find out when a home contest matches with your schedule and come see these guys play. Could be a memorable year when it's all said and done. This is Kelly with a loose ball. Kelly going to get his pocket pick from behind. Meredith will save it. Miles in trouble, kicks it out. Jake Schultz is going to back it up, then go back inside. Zach Swain gets the bounce. Boy, you know, every team looks for a spark when they are just, you know, in a funk, struggling, and Zach Swain has provided that tonight. He has been outstanding in the second half. Schultz with great steals to Santiago. Lewis lays it up and lays it in. Santiago, frankly, has been very important too in the second half. He hasn't scored as much as Swain, but defensively he's done an outstanding job, and that's really what one of the changes that the Commodores needed to make at halftime is played better defensively. Soft shot by Isaiah Williams. He's got 18.
If I was the coach, I would start these guys from now on, because I feel like this is the most energetic.
You know, one of the blessings, I think, Brandon, to your point about, you know, who do you start, is if you looked at the starting five in each of the 18 contests, I wonder how many times it's been the same. I would venture a guess that it hasn't been the same often. As a matter of fact, sometimes Coach Eggleston and Coach Keshak make their decision on the starting five literally moments before the national anthem is sung, because they've got 14 or 15 guys on this team that they feel they could start at any time. A lot of times it's looking at matchups. You know, tonight they looked at the matchup and they saw the height advantage that they would have with Jovan Jones and Derek Nichols, and they thought that was the way to go. Start those guys, get those guys action early, take advantage of that. It didn't work out that way. So they've made a change, and boy, it certainly has turned up roses for them midway through the second half. Swain for another three. Zach Swain has 15 points all in the second half. They are now at 82 points with 3 minutes left. Santiago and Lanier shouting. Lanier is going to get teed up for the push to Santiago. Dalen Lanier will get called for the technical. Luis Santiago will go shoot the free throws. One of the fans that was trying to make nice with the official has just been removed from the basketball game. 82-65 is your score. We've got just under 3 minutes to play. We're going to take a timeout while they deal with this situation right now. We're going to take a commercial timeout. We'll be back.
Lorain County Community College is more than a two-year college. LCCC and the University Partnership connect you to excellent job opportunities.
I'm learning what it takes to be successful in the real world.
I got the training I needed, an internship, and a great job.
Professors are passionate, experienced, and committed to our success.
I graduated from LCCC and quickly got a job in my field.
That's why we turned to LCCC. Graduates have the skills and training for today's jobs.
Lorain County Community College. Get started today.
All right, back in action. It's a 19-point lead. This has been a complete role reversal in this basketball game. If you're just tuning in now live on YouTube at Lorain County Community College, the Commodores are up 19, but 14 minutes ago they were down 18.
Just move up one, man. Yo, just move up. Move up and be quiet, man.
Miles Meredith at the free throw line. Fouls on Isaiah Williams. That is his second. Meredith has been to the foul line a lot tonight. Miles Meredith has been to the line a lot, and he's been very successful. He is 5 of 7 from the foul line, looking for his 6th right here. Brandon, we talked, if you were a betting man earlier and you said, you know, things don't go well for you, so you stay away from that, and I encourage that you continue that practice. If I was a betting man, as Marco Garcia hits that shot, the way the Commodores played in the opening half and scored only 30 points, I would have bet there's no way they get to their season average of 94. But they've got 86.
Garcia for 3.
Garcia with back-to-back jumpers. He's got 9 and a steal. Commodores get it back. Meredith to Kelly. Kevin inside to Miles, and Miles lays it up, lays it in with the left hand. Miles has got 10 points. Boy, suddenly Marco Garcia has gotten red hot. He's hit 3 threes in a row, maybe in the last 30 seconds. And inside 2 minutes to play, it's a 14-point lead, 88-74. Commodores still with a commanding lead, but as Marco Garcia has proven, Clark State's not going anywhere.
I just think they ran out a little bit of time.
Ball's off Montez Day. Eagles will get it back. Brandon, you're probably right. Time is not their friend. Down 14 with a minute 46 left, but stranger things have happened.
That ball was off Craig, not Day.
Steps up. Another 3. Leads at 11. Curtis Miller to Justice Craig. Justice to Zach Swain. Zach missed the shot. Miller with a rebound. Down the floor, this is Rucker. Finds Henley Green. Kick it out, looking for the 3. Another long one in the air. Kevin Kelly comes up with a miss. Down the floor, it's Justice Craig. Minute 16 left. This is Zach Swain. He's been red hot in the second half and finally missed one.
That was a nice play.
Kelly to Craig off the glass, and Justice takes the Commodores to 90 points.
We're 3 points away from your prediction.
We're 4 points away.
Oh, 4. that might be a little tricky.
Fouls on Justice Craig. Curtis Miller missed the free throw. It was Miles Meredith the other way. Inside a minute to play. Meredith into a double team, forced up the shot, and Miles is going to shoot 2 free throws. Fouls on Isaiah Williams.
Foul on 30, Isaiah Williams, his third, team 9.
Miles got the tour of the rim. Shot did not drop, but he has had a very good night from the free throw line tonight. Swain with a rebound. Zach with muscle. Meredith, the follow. Got it to go over the rim and drop.
2 more, 2 more.
92-77. Commodores are going to improve to 17-2 in the season. He's got to dribble out the final 10 seconds here. Swain to Kelly. Kevin will shoot it, spot up the 3, missed it. The rebound, Meredith missed. Back out, Santiago will launch the 3 and got it at the buzzer. It gives him 95 points. It's funny how those things work. Santiago hit 3 threes tonight, all in the second half. Finished with 9 points. Commodores win 95-77 is the final. In a game, Brandon, when they were down 18, 50-32 with 16:30 to go in the game, down 18. And battled all the way back and won that basketball game. I'm going to grab one of the guys as they walk off.
Some jobs come with bonuses of up to $40,000. For more information, call the Mechanic Career Center or the Elyria Career
Oh.
Back. I'm back.
So what a game.
Thank you, man.
What a game. You guys struggled a little bit in the first half. What was the turning point in your game?
I believe it was our defense. We started talking, we started working together on defensive side. That turned into some offensive points. Once we started rallying, we just kept going with it.
Now you had in the first half
15 all in the second half.
Yeah, 15 all in the second half. What made you get on a roll and just keep it going?
It all started with my teammates. They were looking for me. I was open. I didn't think about it, I just shot it. But it all started with them. They were looking for me. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have got those shots up.
So 2 losses. That's it. Me and Ron have been talking about this season being probably one for the history books. How does it feel to be a part of a team like you have right now?
It feels great. I mean, we're brothers on the court, but like a lot of you guys don't see off the court. We're always hanging out, getting together, doing stuff as a family. That's our family, man. That's about it. So it contributes onto the court.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night.